A big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, and a big thanks to all of these donators of $5 or more. Gloomy Horse, Anenthusiast, Willie Davenport, and Vlad Tepish 3176. You all helped make these episodes possible. Howdy, insufferable gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here. Well, it's officially October again. And most Octobers, I wind up getting drunk and playing a lot of Castlevania games. And this year, probably ain't going to be a whole lot different. So, to that end, today, October the 1st, I thought I would try out a new fan translation of Castlevania 2. One that promises to help some of the problems with the original game. I know we've heard that before, and a lot of them have been good for it. So, I have decent expectations. We'll start out by sacrificing some incense to Set. Or, maybe just lighting up some incense so that my entire room doesn't smell like garlic breath and feet. One of those two things. Fortunately, I have a torch. And not a torch in the way that the British say a torch when they mean a goddamn flashlight, but a torch in the sense that, I have a jet of flame that will light some shit up. And that's what you really want in a torch. Yeah. See, now we're getting ourselves into the spirit of the Castlevania series. Now, we've got some mystical cobra spitting smoke. Next, we're going to need some alcohol. Now, I've got some crappy alcohol here, but just because I've got some crappy cheap beer doesn't mean I also don't have some even crappier cheap beer, which is highly more caustic. So once I finish this, I'll be drinking that. It's all about, I don't know what it's all about, but trust me, it'll work out in the end. One thing at a time, my friends, one thing at a time. Okay, so, let's start out with this Castlevania 2 translation and see how she goes. I can already tell you it crashes after the intro, so we'll have to restart it. But let's see what they did with it. Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2, Seal of the Curse, Prologue. It has been 7 years since the ending scenes of Castlevania. Once again, the stage is set in Transylvania. When the hero, Simon Belmont, defeated Count Dracula, the Dark Lord's body succumbed to a long sleep. However, the cost of that battle was that of Simon's own body. His health has been slowly deteriorating, and he is beginning to feel that death looms near. One morning, Simon was visiting the graves of his ancestors on the Hill of Angels. As he contemplated his life, behold, suddenly behind him there was a woman standing in the morning mist. The woman approached Simon and began to speak. "An evil curse has befallen you. Death is about to get a hold of you. However, if you still possess the courage and the will to face the forces of evil once again, God will surely grant you the power that you need." In the last 7 years since Dracula was destroyed, the demonic curse released from within his body has been brooding, growing stronger, and Dracula's body has already begun resurrecting itself. Thus far, 5 parts of his body have appeared throughout the land, each strengthening the curse. There is only one way to end this curse. While the power of the curse is still weak, you must find these 5 body parts and bring them into what remains of Dracula's castle, and purify them by burning them on the hidden altar, thereby sealing the curse. Once the curse is sealed, Howdy Wretch, The legend of Dracula will something with the curse gone, your body will begin to heal too. There is no other way to eliminate Dracula once and for all. After speaking these words, the woman disappeared beyond the morning mist. And so the hero, Simon Belmont, began a new journey with newfound determination. There is no other path. Fight, Simon. Return to Transylvania. And that's where the hack crashes. But we can restart it and just actually start the game instead. How you doing, Rich? It has been too long. It is October, so we are playing ourselves some Castlevania 2 to start with. As we do. Most Octobers. It would probably help if I made sure that I had all of my buttons set beforehand, but, you know. Them's the breaks. I don't always think about these things beforehand. User 1B. I'll be using the square for that, I want to say. Square, good. And select will be L1, because that works out for me. Not auto, just regular L1. Or maybe it will just be auto. Whatever. And start will be R1, as that kind of helps. Up, down, left, right, all that good shit is fine. How about A? A should be X. The X button. Right? Right. Yeah, okay. Now we should be good. I think. Yeah. Oh shit, we got a map. We got ourselves a map, baby. Now, this is another one of those things with this particular hack. It's a hack with a map. You didn't necessarily see that coming, but that's badass as hell. First, you should buy a white crystal. Everything begins from there. Damn straight, old buddy. There are traitors hiding in our town. In some towns, they hide beneath fake walls. Yep. For October, I'm mostly going to stay drunk and play video games, but then again, I do that pretty much every month. Amen. How about you? What you doing for Oktoberfest? Octubulus, as it were. Howdy, Ironcrow. Would you buy a white crystal? I would. Hell yeah. Okay, see, now I need more hearts. And that is something that I'm going to have to grab out yonder. But we can definitely do that. Look at all these hearts we're getting right off the bat. So many hearts. I should probably just grab the holy water and move on. That shouldn't take too long, actually. Though there's a fair to middling chance that I will get stuck in town at night. and have to fight zombies. Well, I say fair to middling, I mean more like a middling to definite. Yeah, okay. Oh, dude. That transition was awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely into this hack. I mean, you guys saw that, right? You remember how the usual transition between day and night in this game goes. That was just hot. I like it. I love it. Of course, you know, now we're kind of stuck for a bit. Defeating zombies, obtaining items. I can't wait to see how this map pans out. Oh yeah. This is a hack of the original game that makes it closer to what the developers planned on making it, Einkrö. But they didn't quite have the time and resources to do it. So, if you've never seen, I don't know, maybe watch Angry Video Game Nerd's thoughts on the original Castlevania 2, and then you'll see why, so far, this is kind of a lot better so far. Ah, well, you're just gonna have to trust me on this one then. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this fixes a lot of the problems with the game. Yes, this is the one where there's a nonsensical way to progress forward. Hey Zero, how's you doing? If you'll direct your attention to the bottom of the chat log, you'll notice that Zero has injected his penis into the conversation. Good times, good times. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what all of it was. Zero will remember. Zero, can you remind Einkrö of why this game has a lot of really shitty, sucky problems? I know there's a lot of them. I can't remember all of them. Not right offhand. Hey, it's one of my favorites. Oh no, not at the center. Hey, sometimes descent is the best... Look at that. Okay, so, to answer one of your questions, Einkrö, you notice how that transition from night to day just happened? Well, in the original game, the entire game just stopped for about 30 seconds and had a long dialogue box. And that's one of the main complaints with the original version of the game. Just like everything stops for 30 seconds, maybe 45, and the transition takes forever. Yeah. So that was nice. Having it... I sell holy water. Buy and you will not regret it. Yeah. I'll buy some holy water. And I can probably afford some daggers or something. Is this where I get the daggers as well? I already bought the white crystal, so I've already got that. You know the ferryman at the Dead River? I heard he loves garlic. I am selling this thorn whip. Will you buy it? Oh, man. If only I had a few more bucks, I would totally buy your thorn whip, mister. You know what? The sacred flame is on the top of the 6th tree at Dennis Woods. I mean, that's not accurate, but at least it's grammatically correct for once. It was, Einecrow. It really was. It's said that in the town of Pharos there is a hidden book that contains a clue to Dracula's riddle. Right. Yeah. Like I say, correct grammar and punctuation is just huge with this game. Like, that right there. Just the best. Alright. Let me get myself a few more hearts and I'll get the next best whip. There's no reason not to, really. Bloom. Shigga wigga bow. Yeah. All the bass. All your bass. All your bass. All your bass are belong to us. I knocked that lawler out last week. I will knock him down again this week. I'm the king. I'm the king. I'm the king of Memphis, Tennessee. I'll knock that lawler out next week. I'll knock him out again next week. Don't know what I was going for there, but I'm sure it made sense in my brain at some point. See, those werewolves, they tend to lunge. I mean, it looks like their sprite is just going up a bit and over, but trust me, they're lunging. Also, this game has levels, which was very new to 2D platformers at the time as well. I'll be grabbing myself a thorn whip. Will you buy it? Yes, I will. Wait. Wait. What's wrong? How did I wind up with... Damn it. I'm 2 hearts short somehow. Not sure how that happened. Did I say, what has Knuckles? $100. Get your ass back in there, me. It's not too far before nightfall. Gotta make it there before dark. Go, 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 giggity go! Yeah, Thorn Whip. Yes, this is Simon Belmont. Now, my whip is much longer, and it does more damage. I was going to do the fan remake called Simon's Quest Revamped, but unfortunately, it's not working with Windows 10 this year. Alas, would that it were. What, did you not see the intro? They did a really good job on the intro. Basically, after he defeated Dracula, shit hit the fan, and he got cursed. Simon Belmont defeated Dracula, and Dracula cursed Simon Belmont to a slow, painful death, and the only way to get through the curse is to find all of Dracula's body parts that his weird fanatics have secreted around the Transylvania countryside and burn them at an altar in Dracula's manor. You know, standard hero stuff that you see all the time. It's all very, very normal. Hey, the Curse of Cain is one thing, as long as it's not the Curse of the Shadow of Cairn. Am I right? Am I right? A handful of people will get that. Anyway, now we're at the first mansion. This is where we find Dracula's party parts. Body parts. That intro is because you're not familiar with some of my shittiest work. Some of my worst ever games that I've played on my channel. Heck. Also, it occurs to me that this is not the direction in which I need to be traveling. Yeah, Dragon Power. Thank you, Zero. Yeah, that's another really shitty game that I played. Oh man, Dragon Power. No, Insufferable Land was a good game. Because that was deliberately difficult, and boy, I can't wait to play more of that sometime. It could happen. I'm probably going to die of hemorrhaging my health. No, that would be... Yeah, I'm still getting around to doing more of that. I'll be finishing that as soon as I'm done with my Metroid Link to the Past mashup. Wand of Gamelon is a fantastic game compared to Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Oh, right. Okay. Now, here's the fun thing about this game. There's lots of floors that just don't exist. So, you know, every once in a while you'll just fall straight through the damn floor. Also, another thing is that you need an oak stake to pierce Dracula's orbs. Maybe I don't, Zero. Maybe I don't. See, vampires don't like steak because they're vegetarians or something. Yes, invest in an oak stake. See, now I can go down here and pierce this orb. And I will have... What? Nonce... Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. I did not see that coming. I don't know if that's something that was always there, or if this is a new thing, but you got me good on that one, game. What did I say about these blocks that just... you drop right through them? Oh me, oh my. If I can level up, that would be swell. I'm not sure if you can get XP in... I don't know. This might not be the most completely fixed hack in the world, as evidenced by the way that the intro crashed the game. Oh god. Yeah, alright. Okay, this is fun. There is good news. And the good news is, as long as I beat any specific area within 3 lives, I'm not completely hosed. That's the good news. We all love getting good news, do we not? I certainly do. I love good news. Crud vapors. That was entirely my bad. Ack! Damn blobs! Damn ass blobs! Ass blobs! Ass blobs! Don't be ass blobbing at me, you ass blobs! Get you gone! Oh yeah, DZ's Holy Diver. Now, Holy Diver. God almighty. That's a game you don't want to fuck around with too bad. That's an awesome game, but holy shit. The difficulty level is off the charts. It's one of those games where you basically have to, you know every nuance of the game to even have a chance of beating it. Well, I mean, that's not fair because you have infinite continues, but man, is it a ungodly difficult game. Okay. Let's try not falling to my untimely demise this time. I would like to actually get to the end of the level, which is to the right there. Do not fall down. Just pitch holy water like crazy. Okay. Stop pitching holy water and run like crazy. The blob, it cometh. Yeesh. I mean, you could make a game like Holy Diver in the modern area. Yeah, more heavy metal games. Eincrow. I did a run of this game a while back. Now I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it was the perfect heavy metal game. Let me look it up real quick, just to see if I can remember what it was. Someone here might remember what it was. It was the one where I played as Bathory, and, like, there was blood and vampires and werewolves and shredding guitars everywhere. What was the name of that game? Opening up my Steam profile. Brutal Legend is another good one, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. But yeah, Brutal Legend is another great one. Brutal Legend was actually given away for free not long ago on some kind of promotion. I already had it on the PS3, but I got it on the PC, and that was awesome because I love that game. It's a lot of fun. Okay, Steam is up, and I will now be able to see what the name of that game is that I'm trying to tell you of. Just have to go through a few of them. Might take me a second. Slain, Back from Hell. The game is called Slain, Back from Hell. Yeah, I'll add you on Steam, sure. As soon as I figure out how to do that. Well, I'll do it a little later. Anyway, like I say, the name of the game is Slain Back from Hell. That is a frickin' great metal-based game. Highly recommended. Now, you'll notice that my holy water goes right through that pillar, so we need to jump over it. And now we have a whole bunch of hanged men. And an orb, which we pierce. Blammo. You now possess Dracula's rib. Not possess. Possess. See? They even fixed the freaking spelling. But yeah, Incro, I did a run of... I did like a basically blind run of Slain. It was pretty good. Now, here's the neat thing. If you equip Dracula's rib, you get a shield. And what does a shield do? Why, it blocks projectiles, of course. Another thing you might want to take into consideration, and this is a big one. In every single mansion, you're going to want to get an oak stake so that you can pierce the orb. But in some mansions, the oak stake's harder to find than others. So if you buy another oak stake here, even if you die, you'll get to keep it. So, you know, buy another oak stake. That way you don't have to buy one in the next level. You don't have to go out of your way. You can just go straight to the orb. Now we can fall down there and head to the left and get out of here. Get out of here. Out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Love it. I suppose I should show off the shield a bit. Hey, yep, bloom. See that? That fireball just bounced right off my shield, but you have to be either standing still or jumping. You can't be walking or it doesn't work. Not sure why, that's just the way the shield works. The Dracula's Rib Shield. Also, since I unequipped the white crystal, I can no longer see the platform. I think it might still be there in some versions of the game, even if it's not visible, but I wouldn't swear to it. Too dangerous. Anyway, next we want to continue on to the old right. We can use the holy water to destroy blocks. Not that we would always necessarily want to do that. In fact, in that case, it was a stupid idea, and I'm not sure why I did it. Wait a minute. I know for sure that there was a fork in the road back here. And I don't remember what exactly that fork led to. But now I've got to try to find out. Whatever's down here, I'm sure it will be of great use to me in the eventual future. Oh yeah, okay. That's a damn crow. Crows. Once again, a very dangerous enemy in the Castlevania franchise. My god, I love that the transition just transits. What you got, buddy? Awesome daggers for sale, super cheap. Hell yeah, I love awesome daggers. Now, the thing about daggers is, they cost hearts to throw them, but they have range. Everybody loves having a weapon with range, even if it is slightly costly. The rib of the demon will shield you from evil. See? That's a hint that was not in the first translation. And that's just damn convenient right there. It's like, oh, hey, that way is that place, that way is that place. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. There are clues to Dracula's riddle within Berkeley Mansion. Yep. Insert laurels in a pickle and all your worries will go away. Okay, now, that one I'm not sure was one of the more helpful things. That seems sketchy at best. One of the clues to Dracula's riddle is within the town of Algebra. Damn it, Algebra. I don't give a damn if X equals Y. Amen. Salute. Boy, you are pale, young man. Please rest in the church and refresh your soul. Done and done. Also, and here's something that I feel like I should probably... Yeah, I know, Einecrow, right? But here's something I should probably do just in case. I should probably just save once in a while in case the hack crashes on me, because this hack may very well crash on me. It certainly did during the intro. The town of Algebra. Aha! Now we get in somewhere. This chain whip is worth its price. Are you interested? Yes, but I'm a bit short. I'm about 56 hearts short, so I definitely want that chain whip. Chain whips kick ass. So all I gotta do is grind a few of those. Shouldn't take long. And while I'm grinding, I believe I can maybe find something neat here, too. Or maybe not. Grind on grinder. See. Isn't that the sound that a scary eyeball makes? See. But yeah, I've played this game before, so I know what I'm looking for, and one of those things I'm looking for is over here, and I'm gonna go get it right the hell now. One of the better sub-weapons in the game is right over here. Ooh, obtain the Sacred Flame. Yeah, baby. The Sacred Flame kicks all kinds of ass, and I will show you why. Behold! It hits all of the enemies multiple times. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it when I do it poorly like that, but trust me. How far am I away from 150? Quite a ways away from 150. So I should probably just get back to the town before nightfall and then fight zombies, because they're easy to kill and they drop a lot of hearts. Good old zombies. I'm gonna have to go all the way back around to get to that town again, aren't I? Yep. Well, at least this will give me a chance to get some hearts built up. Yoink. And now it's nighttime. Again, that transition from day to night in this version, just absolute liquid sex. Do not fall. How's about I equip the shield? Like I've got some damn sense. Like I got an ounce of damn sense. Figures that it would turn night right around the time I was rolling into town, but that's okay. I can just build up a few more hearts. Not that they'll last forever. You know, since chances are I'm gonna wind up getting my ass killed. Yeah, feel free to drop hearts there, zombie chicks. I don't know what it is about these zombies, but they always kind of remind me of the kind of look of the Hammer film's Bride of Dracula kind of ladies. Don't know why, but, you know. Just get that impression. Somehow, someway. Now, you'll notice there's a timer at the top. I have no exact idea how that timer works. Other than maybe it's like right around midnight on the third day. If it turns daylight around 3:06, we'll have an inkling that I may be right about this. Sure wish I could just go into the church and just hang out there until this whole zombie apocalypse thing blows over, but apparently the door's locked. Also, fun glitch in the game, you throw holy water into a door that you can't go in, and it just kind of shatters against the sill. Apropos of nothing, but neat nonetheless. How we doing there, Daylight? It's 5:07? Still got about an hour, maybe? This is pure speculation, mind. Six o'clock. I was right. What do you know? Well, at least that theory panned out. Now, you sold the knife, and I need my health back, so I'll go in here. Now, get me a chain whip. Yeah. I absolutely love the music in this game. I think most people do, though. You were a chain whip guy, right? Right on down, huh? Hey! Chain whip is worth its price. Are you interested? Yes! 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 Plus it makes that great sound effect. Shrap, shrap. Oh, come on, Zero. You know you love it. Shrap, 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 shrap. You know, whip the shit out of those bloodshot eyeballs. There, but for the grace of God go my eyeballs. It's widely accepted that, you know... Well, no. Never mind. We're not there yet. The chain whip is just one step lower than the traditional Castlevania whip. You know, the first power-up being, of course, the flail. That'll be the weapon we get next, but that's gonna take a while. Quite a while. I'm getting wrecked all of a sudden. No, sir, I don't like it. Hey. Yeah. Okay. How do I get to the next place, you might ask? The short answer is... I don't think it's this way. So why am I going over here? Because I kind of want to get the lay of the land again. It's been at least 1 year since I played this game. My god. Yep, okay. Now I know exactly where I am. This is one of those weird parts of the game that you've heard about. Unfortunately, I can't get there yet. Therefore, we must backtrack. Just a bit. Brilliant. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's pretend that didn't happen. We all know that it did, but let's just pretend that it didn't, okay? Oh yeah, also your level ups, it doesn't matter how many enemies you kill, it's how many hearts you pick up. So if you kill an enemy and don't pick up the hearts, you do not get the XP. So that's a thing to keep in mind. Back, foul, eight-legged freaks. This ain't no damn freaking Dark Souls. I don't need spiders giving me guff all days and night long. Okay, now, in this area, I do need to purchase some items, but I don't quite need them yet, so I can get them on the way back. I think. I hope. Actually, I might need those items here, now that I'm looking at it. Yeah. Okay, well. That's on me. I've been known to make a mistake a times or two. So, that being said, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to pop open another beer, and then we'll continue in just a minute. So, for those of you watching on Twitch, we'll be back in just a minute. For those of you watching on YouTube later, thank you all for watching. This has been your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.